So this is the other game we are going to cast today, which is a game between Unseen Hero, aka Big Story, and our own SymmeTric.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah. I was really excited to play this game. I want to say.
Alright.
Let's play.
Perfect start. One. All right, last on perfect start.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you were very excited about this.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
I had great plans for this program.
Mhm. Well, let's see what happens with the cola. Oh, there's another cola. So this is already more of a rough start than the other game.
Yeah. Well, I was not sure what. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice start.
Yeah.
Down a captain and a colon.
I was sad.
I imagine.
Yeah, but I had nowhere to go with it.
Mhm. Maybe should have anticipated a little bit earlier
Yeah.
when the piece from G4
Yeah.
was coming. So we'll are probably playing defense for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think situations like this, there are two options you can choose. Either you go for a full out counter attack, but there's still a marshal, still a spy, so it doesn't seem like the
Yeah,
best.
and it has to suit your playstyle. I mean,
Yeah.
you can switch
hmm
a button and then
hmm
play
Yeah,
aggressive.
I guess so. And the pieces also have to be in good position.
Yeah.
Like if your marshal is buried on C9 right now, you're probably thinking, well,
Yeah.
this is
So
this is one of those games.
playstyle and game plan.
Well, I'm sure you don't plan on losing a colo early on.
No, but my uh,
Mhm.
setup was not built for
Right.
aggressive.
Mhm. Lovely sergeant.
Yeah. Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. At this point, I'm not really liking the game anymore.
I can imagine, but it's also annoying because you guys down the colo. You're a bit on the clock, so to speak,
Yeah.
ticking time bomb,
Yeah.
and you have four revealed pieces at the front.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to do something because every piece you are bringing, he already knows it's very likely to be another captain or a major even.
Again, that annoying piece.
That can't be the general again.
Maybe I forgot it.
Hmm.
Then it can be the general again.
Fair point. Fair
No, I
point.
didn't.
In the previous games, we saw a similar structure from players that they just open up those pieces, those
Mhm.
fields, and it becomes much easier to walk around. Yeah. And it also forces the opponent to take a big risk if they want to capture anything. Oh, and you just equalized. Yeah, there it goes. Now you kind of trapped. Let's see what happens. Of course, captain. How wonderful.
Mhm. That's annoying. Piece of F6 was not able to push.
He did its best. Well, the annoying thing for you as well right now is if you take that piece on F4 with the general and he exchanges, it doesn't help you much.
No, it's just a captain.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to get the captain back, but it does also remove the power from your attack.
I was considering it.
And you also have to be careful about E4. Might be a marshal waiting for exactly that kind of
E4, you
plan.
think?
I don't think it is right now, but it could be. It's something that people do like to offer sometimes. When is it being played? I don't think it marshals an E4. It is something to keep in mind if you want to take a captain with the general.
Yeah, but there are still so many scouts. Right? Would you put it in front? Yeah, maybe.
I don't think that scouting E4 has a high expected outcome. Most likely it's a sergeant. If you reverse psychology behind it, putting a marshal there could be very interesting.
Yeah, at this point, I'm still not sure how I'm going to fix this.
I think you wait for your opponent to fix it. Hmm. I do see some potential ideas here.
What do you see? It's cool. Oh, yeah.
It stopped. Yeah. Okay. So the way this was being played, he has been signaling that the spy is probably on G2.
G2.
Yeah, because you have the general standing on G4 with the colon on F2 for a very long time. So if you bring down the marshal, you capture the piece on F4, then you're forking the general and the colon. And there are two things that can happen.
Mhm.
If you think the spy is standing on E3, then that's really bad for you because the general is also safe.
Mhm.
But imagine that the spy is on G2. You are in between the general and the colon, you can just take it. Alternatively, if you think the spy is somewhere else and you take from F5 to F4 with the marshal,
Yeah.
the general is trapped.
But you need to take some risk at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point. I'm totally agreeing with you. Let's see what I decide to do.
It would also be very annoying if you decide to do that and there happens to be a marshal on F4 and you just exchange.
Yeah.
There we have it. You do decide and you get away with it. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I needed to do something.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, it would just be waiting for my
The
so
mouse,
dead.
yes. Okay. So we go back a few moves. You take this piece. Yeah. So he goes here. Have you also considered just eliminating those pieces as well?
Yeah, but maybe consider, but I was already taking such a risk. So
Well, you already know this is not a spy, so the only
yeah,
real
probably.
risk is this one.
Oh, in my mind it
Right.
was nice,
Mhm.
great capture, and back again.
Mhm. Right.
Yeah, but probably I should have pushed more,
Oh,
especially because I assumed G2 was fine.
yeah, I imagine so. And I also don't think the general is going to do much. It can, if imagine this is a captain, he takes this or he hits forward, you take back with
Yeah,
the
I'm not
major.
sure again how my pieces were.
Yeah, but there's very little. I mean, there's a major, and those two pieces moved. I imagine the general is somewhere around here as well. One of those two, probably this one, if you ask me.
Don't remember actually.
I just don't think there's much for red to do here, unless you have another Colo standing here waiting to be scouted. But let's see how it continues. In a way, I do like the idea of just playing it safe.
That's also my first.
Right, the moment that you feel you're back in the game.
Yeah,
It's a pity you gave away that sergeant.
yeah.
Guess you forgot it when it was revealed.
I don't know. Maybe I was surprised. Yeah, maybe you should have moved with the general. Well, now I'm back to defending everything.
This was very tricky. Right, so we move this. If he takes his lieutenant,
Yeah.
his general's in a world of trouble. You go here, and he's trapped here. He's also trapped like this, so he has to hit one of those, or even two of those. Good idea to make some space. Even now, if you watch the replay, you can see how annoying it is when those pieces are reviewed. I think you got a lieutenant and a captain for it, right? So it's definitely worth to review it. After that, it becomes such a liability.
And the targets.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Take me.
Oh, you still have to spy and the general, so it's not that easy for Red to capitalize on those known pieces. But yes, they do become targets. We also have to be careful that he doesn't park his marshal on a field like E6, force the exchange, and then
Oh yeah.
oh
Also that side.
yeah,
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't
Yeah.
not an awesome setup.
Mhm.
Hey, 20 kids.
Hi Niels, how are you doing? So yeah, this is gonna get annoying for you.
Yeah, it was annoying, but
Mhm.
it's the same position as it was.
Similar, yes. Except for that your general has been removed
Yeah,
now. You never know if there's a Golo coming your left, well, your right side, but the left side of the replay, which you have to prepare.
yeah, I was nervous.
I bet.
Yeah, there it is.
That's probably a game-saving scout. You know the general, you know the.
I like the scouts on
Mhm,
P9
mhm,
right now.
mhm. So you gave away the lieutenant there to centralize the marshal, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, risky. What are you gonna do with it?
I think I could have done things with it, especially because I thought it was the spy,
Mhm.
and then I should
I
have.
think the spy is
Yeah.
standing on G4. I think those pieces
Oh, they
switched
switched?
around.
Oh,
Yes, they
okay.
did a bit earlier.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I haven't said
Mhm.
anything.
Marshall can also be on G2. Yes. Hmm. Also missed opportunity there to fort the general on the other piece. And now the spy says no.
Apparently, in the game, I remembered spy, but I didn't watch.
Mhm. You still have one annoying trump card, which is the fact that the color hasn't been
Yeah.
revealed. Now the spy goes, I imagine. Yeah. I like that move. Really. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'll go back a few minutes.
Hmm.
Previous. Well, in the end, it doesn't matter much, but I think taking this first was maybe better
Hmm.
because you're also telling him that you're also taking this one.
Hmm.
On the other hand, by hitting with the marshal first, you do eliminate the risk of this being the marshal. So that regard, that's good. It's probably the obvious one. And we got a captain. And the game is we're slightly ahead now.
Yeah, my majors feel better.
Yeah, yeah, I bet. I bet. But we have some moved pieces. Let's see how we're going to solve that. I imagine he's. Uh, it's so easy to see in hindsight that mistakes are being made or opportunities are being missed.
Yeah.
That's a scout. Yeah, I agree with that move. Even if you find the lieutenant there, it becomes a target. Finding a sergeant would be annoying, but in this case, you have a bomb. Hooray. Speedy doesn't matter for this game. So it's a very equal game right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah,
You're up two scouts, but you also have a revealed cola. Yeah.
that was very nice.
Oh, that's even better. So, but that's also the piece that your marshal could have forked earlier.
But I don't think I think I forgot moved.
Probably. Yeah. Which is ironic because it's a piece that made the first move of the game, finding your sergeant that is general too.
Don't say it.
Don't say it. Just friendly reminding you. Yeah,
Thanks.
you're welcome. At this point, you do have a commanding advantage, where you are capable
No,
of.
thanks.
Mhm.
Get the biscuit.
I imagine after such
Just,
a
yeah.
rough start. Yeah.
But time became a problem at this point already.
Okay, that does make things easier. So it's about finding efficient moves right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think we should move the E piece forward when we get the opportunity.
Which piece?
Yeah, okay, so I think there are two missed opportunities there.
Mm-hmm.
In here already, and he's moving the sergeant.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you should probably just limit his space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I also don't think randomly scouting this piece is useful. Even if it's a minor, it takes so long to capture it. You have to
And I
have.
think just wanted to know something to
Right.
target
Mhm.
and
Yeah. But
maybe break up
Mhm.
his
Formation,
setup,
right?
but
But even like I said, even if you find something, it just walks away, and you have to bring
yeah,
another piece. It takes forever.
I was under pressure.
And also time pressure. Time pressure mostly because you do have a commanding advantage. So I think for you to do the game plan right now is just to force a minor to a setup and hope for the best. Easier said than done. And the sergeant is being very annoying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. That's also a missed opportunity. So his color moves away. I think you use this piece, move the sergeant, and bring this piece into the setup.
Again? Sorry.
The moment he moves his piece away,
Yeah.
assuming one of those two is a colo at least,
Mm-hmm.
you just walk like this,
Mm-hmm.
eliminate it. Even if it ends up being eliminated here, it doesn't matter much because he's also wasting moves. Then you can use the minor under the protection of the colo. Let's see how the sergeant will
I
be
wasn't
done.
efficient, I can tell you that.
Oh, efficiency is quite important.
Yeah, especially in that technical.
Yes. Just take it. Or not. Okay, so we exchange sergeant. Hmm. It's always easy to say there's a replay, but I think this when this piece move forward, you should yeah to the left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because now it just becomes a blocker piece. So now to deal with. And you won't get through that anytime soon at least.
Uh-huh.
Eventually you will. Yeah, so annoying with those blocker pieces in the lane. Okay, well.
Mm.
Now it is really time to bring the colo to B3 and use the captain from A7, A6, A5.
Yeah, this also was not efficient.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know, I know.
It's so easy in replays.
See it on the
Yeah.
page, guys. My template Rex.
Hi there. There he is. There he is. We have been waiting for you.
Yeah.
So at this point, we just have to hope for the best, I imagine. Of course, I have no idea about the time, but another plan could be just to lotto this one with the colo and then go with the minor.
Mm-hmm.
Flag could be anywhere. It could be here, here, where. Oh, that's. Hmm. Yeah, this lieutenant will be eliminated. But I imagine time is getting very
Yeah,
short.
it's very nice to have a lieutenant, but
Yeah,
not a flag actually.
it's better to have 2 more minutes sometimes. Yeah, exactly.
I
Go.
took
Now
to
you
the thinking earlier.
well, it was a difficult
Takes a
position.
little.
Ah, nice. And right now it's up to you to decide what happens.
Yeah,
And
nothing.
the game ends there, so I imagine Black was on H1 or I won with one pattern or something. So still a very nice recovery in the end after being down a goal so early.
Yeah, the recovery was nice, but like I said, I took too
Hmm.
long thinking about it, and
Hmm.
then
Hmm.
those minutes
But
were needed.
in the mid game, you did take advantage of the opportunities offered. Where
Yeah, some
yeah,
opportunities.
some opportunities, yes, but it got you a goal
Mm.
and also got you a captain with the general. Well, that's nice. So another draw, which means a
Yeah,
rematch.
of course it's all.
Of course.
We only play draws.
Right. Well, the next game can't end in a
No.
draw. Well, technically it can, but special rules
Yeah.
apply.
Yes, we are back
Mhm. Indeed.
for
So the first game between you and Insignio ended in a draw. And
exactly.
now we have the rematch, the sudden death match.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Let's see if players are going to switch gears. Well, the first move is very identical, except for there's a scout this time.
Yeah, no code anymore.
Also no sergeant.
No, I had to come up with
Mhm.
something else.
And miners. So
Yeah.
that's a prime target for the
Yeah,
type break.
again.
Just like with Eagle versus Nikolakos.
Yeah, a lot of
A lot of
scouting.
changes, yes. All the scouts gone already. For red at least. More trading.
It's just feeling like, how will they
Hmm.
escape
Hmm. Yeah,
once?
yeah, it is. It is. But it also makes it more difficult for both players. When pieces get traded, you have
Yeah,
no info, you have no compensation, there's just nothing. It's
yeah.
just the start of the game with less pieces.
I like that more.
Mhm. I imagine so. I would also be happy when a scout lands on my sergeant.
I wasn't really interested in playing that side, so
Mhm.
it's okay.
Oh, the opponent doesn't seem interested in that side either.
It's very nice.
That's also very nice, isn't it?
Uh-huh, awesome. Payback.
Right, that's better. I'm a little bit worried about your captain though on your G8.
Yes, time time. Some people forget the captains.
Mhm. Mhm. That's right. Oh, the annoying sergeant being
Mm-hmm.
shuffled.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I have no idea if this was intentional. It probably was, but this was a good move to move the sergeant back down.
Yeah, with space.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To make an escape route, and probably you're not going to do this with any high piece. If you make the
Oh, that was indeed mentioned. Quite annoying that the sergeant just got back in his
But the
rank.
safe happen, yeah.
So
And
easy to forget if it's
yeah,
a G or H.
and you don't want to scout the same sergeant twice, right?
No, especially not when the one are coming.
It would be less than ideal.
I can't say I didn't. Probably I did. I'm not sure.
Hmm. So H4 is a little bit suspicious in a way.
Uh-huh.
Giving cover to both the major and captain. Guess so is G4. Are you gonna take it? Yeah.
No.
So will you bring another sergeant then, right? Actually, I do think in a game, if you want to win at least,
Uh-huh.
imagine this is a major,
Yeah.
and I do think that just taking you is good if you want to play for a more active game.
Okay.
As it,
Because you're a vanilla beast.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If it's a major, of course.
Yeah.
If it's a Colo, I wouldn't do it
Mhm.
unless you want to take a real chance. Hmm. That's another sergeant
Bye.
down. See you later.
Dude.
And General gets removed for the captain.
Yeah. I was not really happy.
It's okay.
Right.
It's not a big deal. Apart from ideal, I guess.
Yeah.
But this is a good moment to get worried about the Colo coming. Yeah. Well, there you have it. It's possible it's changed.
I had a bad feeling about that E4 piece that was
Yeah.
out of the way.
Yeah. The way it was played earlier, it definitely could have been something interesting. And I imagine that's also why you had your general sitting in front of it.
Yeah, I thought it was going
Mhm.
well.
Right.
Nice.
Well, that's the ideal piece to bring out then.
Uh-huh.
But
It wasn't a color, it was a
mhm,
shell.
mhm. It's going to get difficult for both players. So for Red, it becomes the question: does he want to sacrifice his second Colo to find the Marshal,
Mm.
or does he want to continue? Going? And for you, it's also difficult to do something because your general has been revealed already.
Yeah.
I do find it very interesting that a major is standing next to the piece on H7 that
Mm.
has moved, and no lieutenant is next to it, and nothing happens.
Mm. Yeah. I was also wondering why he was doing that.
Mhm. The piece on H7, do you remember if it was a major? Or do you not remember?
It was a major,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
indeed.
okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it didn't matter much, but for him, it would have been much better to just
Yeah.
take that.
Especially, spoiler alert
Mhm.
for
Yeah,
what's happening next.
okay. We'll see. There goes the sergeant.
I
Finally.
was not sure why you would do that, because still there's a new one next to
Mhm.
it. So
Well, if you look at the graveyard, he's going to get a minor or the seventh scout, or find something very interesting. So in that
mm.
regard, but yeah,
Mm.
I'm not a big fan.
Look at this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It
It's
was a happy surprise.
uh-huh. Yeah, I imagine so.
I really
Mhm.
thought for a minute or
Mhm.
something like that to take that piece, because I was doubting my
Mhm.
own memory at that
Right.
point
Mhm.
and
Mhm. Yeah.
thinking, why would he go with a major?
Mhm.
I know that
Yeah.
major.
Mhm.
At
Yeah.
least I thought I
Mhm.
knew that major.
Yeah, and I'm guessing because he didn't take with a major, he fought with generals on G7 then. That's
Ah,
the only explanation I
yeah,
have,
yeah,
unless he thinks H7 had a move.
yeah. I was really puzzled by you.
Yeah, I imagine.
It's
Yeah.
funny that you start to doubt
Hmm.
your own.
Yeah. Yes. But, it is a lockout game, and if it's a marshal, you might as well just surrender
Yeah,
at that point.
yeah,
But it's a nice gift, I think. Yeah,
yeah. Felt like a gift.
it was a gift. But well, if you saw with the other game, Equal versus Nicolakos, a known sergeant hitting a known lieutenant, those things
Mm,
happen. But even now, it's difficult to advance because.
Yeah, I thought like
Mhm.
that this was a nice position, keeping his captain
Mhm.
and major
Yeah, I agree.
and middle.
Oh well, the situation got a little bit worse.
Yeah.
So problems coming to the side you didn't want to develop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's nicely undeveloped.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
the talents got traded.
Yeah. I had to move that piece.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Imagine it's a major Colo then that's making us run.
He didn't feel comfortable.
Okay, so that's a Colo, but yeah, this is kind of
I wasn't expecting a Godo
no,
actually.
me neither. But it's also not a smart idea to do this because after he takes this,
Mm-hmm.
you move the general to the left, which not to the right, but to the left,
Mm-hmm.
and it's trapped. You swap it.
Yeah.
So questionable decision.
I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, I imagine so.
But
Mhm.
now my Godo, that is unknown, it is a Godo, but
Yeah. Okay.
it
Hmm.
yeah, it was a really awkward position for me,
Uh-huh.
but I was lucky he didn't.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. This is also the way this piece is being played. This to me looks like a marshal.
Uh,
Maybe spy, but very unlikely.
yeah, but it was really awkward. I didn't know if it was spy marshal or
Hmm.
general. I had a Godo in the
Well, I
middle.
think I think defending the goal with the general against a marshal
Yeah, of
general is
course
not.
not. But,
But yeah, it's
it was
marshal
really
spy are
it
the
was
most
really
prominent
awkward. Yeah,
risks.
I got away
Hmm.
nicely.
Let's see.
Yeah, yeah,
We'll go forward to the, the piece on F4 is Colo, right?
yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'll try to remember that. It's easier when it's revealed.
Uh-huh.
So this is general.
Yeah.
This does make something interesting. Of course, I can't see your pieces, but
Uh-huh.
if you move this general down,
Uh-huh.
that Colo is dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because if he moves to, what's it, E8, you just fort them.
Mm.
And
I'm not sure if I saw that or if it was awkward. I'm
mhm.
not sure anymore.
All right. Well, if he's on top in flag, I would not recommend it.
Yeah.
In that case, I would suggest making a mistake by offering the general for exchange to make it look like
Mm.
a bad move. Okay, well, that's been a bad thing. And now the Colo is trapped. No, it's not. Well, your flag is escaping.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So the annoying question for you becomes, where's the big piece?
Yeah.
You are still down a lieutenant and a sergeant and a minor as well. So if you lose a major to defend a marshal, it's not ideal.
No. But I remembered both of those captains and
Mhm.
they were on target in my
Yeah, yeah,
mind.
I
So
imagine so. Um, okay.
and it was also a gift, I guess. Really
Yeah,
nice.
unless you
And
want
it
to.
put the Colo to be on the other side.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's gonna take a turn for the worse. There goes the boom.
Mm. Yeah, I wasn't expecting. And I didn't expect a Marshall.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I also wasn't expecting that. It's a big
But
surprise.
the Major got two captains, so I guess it's
Mhm.
okay.
Even if you got one captain, I think you could be very happy with that. You up a major, you invest finding it. And of course, him hitting the bomb with his solo also helps.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he did that. He had too much time. And
Mhm.
also, I moved the Marshall to
Yeah, right.
the other
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
so
You were telling
he
him
will
if you're standing in my setup, you're
yeah,
standing next to that
yeah,
piece. Right.
exactly. So, sure, why we want to hit it.
Mhm. So let's take a look at the graveyards. You
Mhm.
still have plenty of minors to win the game.
Mhm.
Already enough. If this game ends in a draw right now, you would lose.
Yeah,
So you do have to make something happen.
I think at this point I was still time, so I
Mhm,
wasn't really pressured by
mhm.
that.
Nice. Mm,
Mm.
mm.
Yeah,
I think that piece should really just move forward once or twice.
yeah,
Every field that he gives away, just take it.
yeah. See it. Quite many kids. Awesome you were here.
See you around.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm guessing you were bringing a major to drop that piece and then bring a minor in.
Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
here it ends.
th that's another gift. It's
Yeah,
called like that. Interesting.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's you're not sure what.
Yeah, I think I got lucky with some of his
Hmm.
moves.
Mind
Yeah,
memory failures,
it
right?
was awesome to play
Hmm.
against him.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do think when you took those two captains, that was good play
yeah,
with the major. I mean, of course, if you get two captains, that's awesome, but it's also a good moment. Um, I actually, so I'm guessing this is a major. I think
mm,
even if the majors get exchanged, at this
mm,
point you're up Colo, two captains. You will probably win it, close it out anyway.
mm,
This definitely speeds it up.
mm.
I'm a bit surprised that you didn't try to go for the flag at least. I mean, it's probably not there, but it's
Yeah,
before surrendering. But yeah, so you're on to the next round.
yeah. I wasn't expecting that after my cola got revealed in the first game, and then
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you.
yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine.